Twitter files surrounding the company's handling of the Hunter Biden laptop story. House Oversight Committee ranking member James Comer says he thinks the Biden White House is about to be wrapped up in it. Listen.
Remember what he produced this weekend. This was pre-Biden. This was Biden campaign and the FBI. What I predict you're going to see in the weeks and months ahead are things that the Biden administration did to suppress conservatives' free speech.
Congresswoman Claudia Tenney joining us live in the studio. Congresswoman, thank you for being here on a Monday morning. Your colleague, James Comer, is saying hearings are likely coming to dive deeper into this. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think this would be great. Obviously, I'm very excited about my colleague, James Comer, becoming the chair of the Oversight Committee, where we actually can start looking into what's been happening over the last couple of years with the Biden administration, and even before, looking into what's happened with this Hunter Biden laptop, where the evidence was suppressed. We had 51 so-called intelligence agents saying that this was just typical Russian disinformation. We know that's not true. And the laptop has been verified. And even our former director of national intelligence actually also said that this was valid. And now it's interesting to see what's really going to come out. I'm looking forward to what the committee hearings will reveal. And this is really not so much about Hunter Biden. This is about Joe Biden and his relationship with his son and some of our greatest adversaries, some would argue enemies, like China, some of the corruption going on in Ukraine that has been plaguing a lot of our country, and also, the tragic situation going on in Ukraine and why Joe Biden doesn't act, for example, decisively on the Chinese protests on zero COVID lockdowns, and, why we aren't standing up to China like we did under the Trump administration.
That's interesting that you bring up that this is about the president. I think a lot of people get that confused. They're like, it's just Hunter Biden's laptop. No, this is possible implications of the president, which also the FBI. I mean, how far does this get to the president? I mean, it's not looking good for them right now.
Well, look, 10% for the big guy. All this has been revealed that it's true. What's on that laptop was an unfortunate situation for the Biden administration, because now we know that this could have actually, the suppression of this evidence, and I started the Election Integrity Caucus. This probably is a major factor in why the election turned out the way it was. Something like 10 to 20% of people polled after the election said had they known about the laptop contents and the connections to Joe Biden and the apparent corruption that appears to be there, they would have voted differently, and that could have changed the election itself. That's why this is such a bombshell and so groundbreaking.
So that's going to come out in hearings. We've got that in the new year. But this week, we're going to see the NDAA, and Kevin McCarthy is saying that the military vaccine mandate will be lifted in this bill. Here is what Kevin McCarthy told Maria Bartiromo yesterday. Listen.
We will secure lifting that vaccine mandate on our military.
You're saying in the NDAA, which will drop next week, the vaccine mandate for the military will be lifted?
Yes, it will. Otherwise, the bill will not move. I've been very clear with the president.
That's significant.
This is major league. First of all, my son serves in the Marines. The National Defense Authorization Act is the big bill that covers all the military appropriations. Right now, I have a bill actually with Tom Massey, the representative from Kentucky, that would prohibit federal funding if we force a vaccine mandate. And these are young, healthy people that serve in our military. They're the least vulnerable in the population in terms of the COVID vaccine. And we know that this is an experimental vaccine. It's not something that's been tried and true over decades. And so I support eliminating that. We fired 1,000 Marines out of Camp Lejeune just because they didn't have the vaccine. Many of them had greater immunities because they had COVID. They were young, they're healthy, they're in the top shape. These are the people that are serving our nation that are amazingly healthy. So we should be focusing on the people that are vulnerable. This is a good thing because we are down in our ranks across all of the military services. And we need to keep, there's actually another issue. I just started my service academy interviews, and now we have students that will be appointing for the Naval Academy, for West Point, for the Air Force Academy. And there are people that have been denied their diploma, been denied their commissioning once they graduate from these really venerable institutions. And to say that you didn't have a vaccine, either for a religious reason or for health reasons, and particularly young, healthy people. So this is a good move. I'm glad the Biden administration is going to go along. Let's see if that gets removed. removed as we go through the NDAA process.
Let's hope it does, since they are the ones protecting us. Tell your son thank you for his service. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.